Okay guys, today in the garage we have this red 2012 Chevy Silverado. Paint's in really good shape, but we have a few of the dreaded swirl marks. We're trying to focus in here, try to get the right angle. Sometimes these swirl marks are referred to as holograms because sometimes they're tough to find when you're looking for them. When you're not looking for them, they're all over the place. And these, of course, are scratches. These scratches are put in by us. We put these scratches in every time we take our car to the full service car wash, and especially the car wash that isn't considered touchless. A touchless car wash is one that just uses high pressure water. But if you're taking it to one of these other car washes that has things bump and grind and push across your vehicle, it's not a matter of if you're getting your vehicle scratched, it's a matter of how much, how often, and how deep. So avoid the full service car wash unless it says touchless. But we also scratch our vehicles at home. We all have done it. We grab whatever the handy rag and whatever the handy drying towel, and we push too hard, we rub, we buff, we polish with a rough rag, a rough towel, whatever it is, and we're installing these scratches. So if we want to avoid these, we invest in, or we should invest in, a premium, high quality set of microfiber products for both washing and drying. And the best place to find these is typically online from a specialty source. They specialize in microfiber products. Call them up, tell them what you're doing, tell them about your vehicle or vehicles, the type of paint if possible, whatever. But they'll help you find a happy medium, because there's an awful lot of choices when it comes to microfiber products and rags and towels. And you'll be on the better track to have a good product, a long-lasting product. Take care of those, and you're going to avoid an awful lot of these terrible looking swirl marks, holograms, and even some that look like spider webs. Side note, here's an example of a lower quality microfiber towel. It's even got a tag on it that you'd have to cut off by hand. Those don't tear off, but you can see it's fairly thin. You can actually hear the roughness on your hands, and it's a microfiber, but it might not be much better than your regular shop rag. So you got to watch out for stuff like that. It does have a softer side and it's in a harsher side. And these rags do have their place, but potentially not for paint. Then we have something kind of middle of the line. This one is a 365 GSM. I believe that's what it is. And this one happens to be from the rag company, and it's called a 365. That's just, one company you can get a microfiber, and they are a specialty source, so consider checking them out. But you can see it's thicker. It's a thicker material, it's plusher. Even by running your hands, it's quieter. Again, it's a little plusher on one side than another maybe, but this is a good all-around middle of the road rag, microfiber rag that could be used on virtually any aspect of your car and probably give you good results. Then we have an ultra plush. This one happens to be a Minx, and this was also purchased from the rag company. Now you can see this has gotten a lot thicker, a lot plusher. You almost can't hear your hand make any noise on it. My hands are real rough from the dry weather lately, but it's super soft. Now that might not be the perfect thing for removing every product from your vehicle for your polishes, compounds, or whatever, but for the ultimate finish after a wax or a sealant or something, that might be an alternative. And those are just some examples of the variation in the towels, the microfiber towels, and why you need to investigate, because the wrong choice isn't going to help you. Might as well polish or dry with a harsher rag. And like I say, those are some examples, and you need to check into that. Last but not least, we have the drying towels. Here we have your generic, worn out, rough, scratch your vehicle to heck towel that we all of us have probably grabbed too many times. Of course, this is a smaller version than your rough bath towel or something, but you can tell, you can hear it. This is just showing an example. I mean, that's not what you want to use. Now look at, in comparison, look at this nice thick plush microfiber drying towel. You can see it's thicker, nice fibers on it. It's ultra plush, ultra thick. This is going to suck up a lot of water. Again, super smooth, super soft. This one has some edges. That's a little more common in a drying towel. Nice size. Watch out for the tags. Sometimes they come with tagless, sometimes they come with the tag on, and try to get rid of those or make sure they're always folded under. But you can see this is going to be much safer for drying your vehicle and having a heck of a lot less scratches. The next thing is to correct them. If the guy's out there that wants to give this a try, it's not hard. But you don't have to invest a lot. Buy an inexpensive dual action polisher, but it should be a dual action polisher. Buy a foam polishing pad and light correcting to compounding pad, but stick with foam. And buy a polish to start with, not a compound. A polish is has of course grit in it, and so does a compound, but the difference is like sandpaper. A fine sandpaper has very fine grit on it. Of course, sandpaper, of course, is harsher. So you're much less apt to damage anything first learning if you use a polish. It's much gentler. Yes, it's going to take a little bit longer. Might take a few more passes. You need to take your time. Don't heat up the panel, and you can do it. This particular panel was corrected very easily with about 3 passes, and we had about 80% correction. So to the naked eye, most of them are gone, and it's very acceptable. But now you need to get some protection on there. Of course, any protection is better than no protection. A wax, a sealant, a coating. But I prefer sealants. That's just my opinion. I think they offer a little more protection. I think they offer a little more durability, longevity. And I have one that I've experimented with lately that we're going to talk about a little bit in an upcoming video. It's a great bang for the buck. And you know, the ultimate is a coating, but not everybody can do that. They can be problematic. And this is a good compromise. It's not the only one out there, but it's one I think you guys should take a look at. So we'll talk about that in an upcoming video. And I guess that's it, guys, from the garage. Thanks.